Now entering the ring, fighting out of the red corner, weighing in at 175 pounds, fighting out of Church Street Boxing Gym and trained by Harold Roger, Fillet!
Did announcer just say Fillet? Fillet?
That should be a criminal offense.
That's a 10-8 round for Mac Fillet against the ring announcer.
I don't care what this guy's song is. I don't. I'll tell you right now. If
you don't know Andrew Myerson, Mark Avery. You have Andrew Myerson, you have Julie Kelly, and you have Mark Avery. When it comes to dance moves of the three, it's
Mark Avery
and everybody else.
And everyone
else.
It
is a clear runaway for Mark Avery. My man can move.
Going back, Mac Fillet, strongest name in the game. Next time I get pulled over and the cop asks for the name, I'm going to be like, Mac Fillet.
Fillet, I believe the announcer.
I'm not going Fillet.
That's
no way.
That's
you got
literally
a name like
impossible.
That, you're going Fillet.
Please welcome, fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in at 185 pounds, fighting out of Church Street Boxing and trained by Michael Hughes, Brian Furious Finn!
Again, yet another double gym fight. Both boxers representing Church Street. It's always interesting. Chili peppers. But it's like, eh.
You know what? This is what I feel about this song, though, dude. Like, it does nothing for me, but it hypes up the boxers a lot. And if you're down, so yeah, Avery, seal of approval. Just talking to Julie, she mentioned that gyms like Church Street, Gleason, they're so big that you could come in the morning, come in at night, you'll never see that. Coach, you'll never bump into each other, so it's almost as if they're two different gyms.
Totally
similar to
our eighth fight of the evening is brought to you by our
mentioning you just interviewed Julie Kelly, I was actually talking to Andrew Myerson, and Andrew asked if you did the interview last time, why didn't I do it this time?
I already set it up, too, for Bells. I was like, I'm going to interview both of you.
Nice, yeah.
No, I said that I believe that I am the better half of the Nolan brothers, and unbeknownst to Andrew, I believe that Julie Kelly might have a slight edge in their partnership as well.
Some incense burning indoors right now.
I don't think that's incense, Marco. All right, back in that. Wow. Who's
coming
in blue,
out fast?
Brian Finn. They call him Furious Brian Finn.
Mac Fillet throwing hit. This is what we expect for Haymakers for Hope. They are throwing bombs, folks. Someone's going to land. Someone's going to sleep.
It's funny.
There's not even play-by-play to give you. They're just throwing wild. The referee paying too much attention to Mac Fillet's corner.
It was warranted.
But then stop the fight and take a point. Mac just got stung by a jab.
I actually like seeing Finn slow down.
Yep, Finn's establishing his jab.
He actually has decent boxing.
Yeah.
Now, all right, Finn's a long 1 or 2 puncher, right? He's throwing 1s and 2s on the outside, right? But what you're seeing as a caution there is Mac's getting caution for ducking, right? Bending over. Well, if you're bending over, Mark, what should you be throwing?
Uppercuts all day long.
If I'm Finn's corner, I'm saying
Mac
right
is hurt.
Mac
keeps on looking away. He does not like getting hit.
I'd like to see, right, once Finn distracts Mac, right, and he gets him looking over his toes, take an angle, right? Play hide and seek with this dude. With that being said, he had a little success.
Finn's got to drop his offense.
Good
left hook by Mac.
He started it actually with the right hand early on, a little bit, a moment before in the combo.
Mac thinks the round's over, has no idea what's going on.
Left hook.
Sorry, Brian Finn has no idea what's going on. He got stung again.
He did. I think. Now Finn's coming back, and he's hurt Mac. I
10 seconds left.
I think Finn is incredibly hurt, and I think Mac might walk into a grenade right here. that round, I do not envy
no
any
idea
judges.
who won that round.
All right, so let's break it down, right? Who did what, right?
So at the start of the fight, Mac Fillet's corner yelled like a lunatic and got cautioned, and the ref missed half the fight. So that was the first thing I noticed.
I will say that Mac was the aggressor for the majority of the round. Finn came out guns blazing, right? Mac was the aggressor. With that being said, over his toes quite a bit, looking down at the floor, right? With Finn having early success with long, straight punches. As the round progressed, right, Mac, although he was looking over his toes, was coming up with offense, and his hips were kind of strong. He turned over some punches and stung Finn a number of times.
I will say the referee just cautioned Mac Fillet just now. You got to keep your head up. He's telling me he's dropping his head way too low.
Now, I always think cautions of that nature, and he's going back to him to say the exact same thing once again. Cautions of this nature, to me, are almost a waste of time because
good jab by Mac.
You
right
don't
out the
end up
gate.
seeing taking points. Mac, as the smaller of the two, has a good jab. He like really lunges into it.
He gets very, very low. Brian Finn has not been able to drop his offense enough to stop that forward motion. He's got to drop his offense, aim pretty much between Mac's shoulders. Looks like he's doing a much better job now.
You know what? And I guarantee
he
Mac's
stung
going to
him.
come back. Ready? Because this is what happened. Hey,
Oh,
that's what
he
I said.
clapped him with that
right
right
on the
hand.
money, right? These guys don't care.
Unbelievable
And
right
Finn's
hand
back.
by Brian Finn.
By
Fight of the
far and
night.
away the best fight of the night.
Brian Finn is landing 100 of
Mac,
100
close
shots.
your eyes and throw that right hand.
The
Just throw it.
The referee just
throw
taking
it,
a
Mac. There
quick
it is.
nap, not looking at anything. You're about
Fantastic
30
count.
seconds late on that 8-count, ref.
Oh, you got to turn around, Mac. You got to show him you still want it. Now, how much energy did Finn
The ref might have to wave off
spend?
this fight. If he can't show that he's ready to fight, you got to... Okay.
Did Finn punch himself out? As of right
Absolutely
now,
not.
it doesn't look that way.
He just hurt Mac Fillet again.
I'm telling you, Mac is still in this fight. I don't know that Mac has the same stink on that right hand that he did.
Finn's got to make a little bit of room and land at range. That's what he's doing now. Finally off his back foot. Finally making enough room. He's got to separate.
It should be... Wow. Mac Fillet is on ice skates. But did you see Finn? Took a big, deep breath. Hands on his knees. Does Mac have the power left? He might. This is exactly the type of mayhem Mark and I love.
This is what we want at Haymakers. Raise a ton of money and then throw bombs in the middle of that ring.
I want both these guys to go home safe, and I want them to wake up tomorrow having no idea that today occurred.
Absolutely, yep. You don't want to see anybody get hurt.
So now look at clear Finn round, competitive round, ridiculous round, Finn round, right? First round was competitive enough that I'm not totally certain. I believe Finn might have edged the first round. Not a guarantee. What we need to see here from Mac is really that second wind.
Yeah, he's got to continue to get low, get inside, and land clean, hard shots. Finn has got to drop his offense, box a little bit off his back foot, not smother, and just line up that right hand.
All right, a couple of things that I'm seeing here. Finn's corner just pulled out Finn's legs to allow him to breathe better. With that being said, at the same time, the ringside physician is in Mac's corner to tend to his nose. Now, the Big Book of Boxing would say the doctor should not be looking at him during this minute reprieve. The doctor should be looking at him immediately following the minute reprieve, and the official should be calling timeout.
That's what the officials should be doing. Give him the entire 1 minute so he can talk to his coach. The second the round starts, you call time. There's the time. But and again, Metro LBC, excellent LBC. Huge misstep twice in a row by this referee.
Great referee.
Mac missed his entire minute with his coach, and he had to talk to the doctor when realistically
I just saw something
that's when it should have
fly
happened.
from Finn's face. I think it was either spit or sweat. Mac's got to step to that right, and then, yeah. See, but he can't
Finn's on his
chase.
bike. He's got a jab off his back foot. Looks like he switched stances. Is he hurt or tired or
Mark,
what is going
exhausted.
on? He's exhausted. Mac.
Good call by the official for the push. For as emphatic a round as Finn had,
He's coming on now.
Yeah. But, always when he comes on is when he leaves himself open for those counters, which is exactly what we're seeing right here. Once again, extending those arms.
Such a strange start to the round by Brian Finn. It looked like he was going to fall over, and now it looks like he caught his second wind.
Yeah, I think he's going to look for a third wind here, buddy. I think people underestimate how exhausting it is to box off that back foot and to continue to backpedal the entire time. Finn is holding here, undoubtedly. Does Mac have what it takes to finish this bout? Mac needs at least an 8 count, in my opinion, to really steal this bout.
It just looks like he doesn't have any stink left on his punch.
And you know what? It's no knock on him.
Yeah, no, he's fought a real grueling fight. Great account of himself, but I think he's moments away from getting stopped in this fight here.
Finn having a decent amount of success off the back foot, and I believe Mac might be chirping him a little bit, which I actually kind of like. You know what I mean?
Yeah, goad him into a firefight when he's that far ahead.
I'm not talking about being disrespectful or anything like that, but getting his head like, oh yeah, dude, you want to keep running away? You know what I mean?
And then if Finn gets too much of an ego.
Whoa, good right hand from Finn once again.
Excellent heart by Mac Fillet. Great name by Mac Fillet. Brian Finn, I think, took that fight pretty handily by the end of it.
Brian Finn absolutely won that fight, just as Gabriel Perlot won his fight. Just so you know, again, this is no knock on Del Rosario by any stretch. That dude fought his ass off and looked great. He didn't win that fight, just as, unfortunately, Mac Fillet didn't win this fight. We'll see if the judges agree. Both gentlemen here looking the worst of the wear, just as you would hope, right? Dangling over the ropes and then putting their hands up in victory. Look at them, both of their hands and their knees, these guys. And with good cause, and then both hands up at the same time. Fight of the night. What a spectacular performance by both
absolutely fight
men.
of the night. And again, not the most technical. I mean, the Zanat and Stephanie Crespo.
But
first fight probably the most technical, but I mean,
it's one of those things, the intangible, you can't teach toughness.
Yep.
You can't teach determination, perseverance.
Either one of these fighters had every opportunity to just take a knee, just chill, and just be like, I'm not coming out for that round. Faked an injury, but they both bit down and threw bombs for 6 minutes. Great fight.
Seeing the two now, look at it with their hands on their waist, hands up.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for these two warriors out there in one of the grittiest fights of the evening. After 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. For your winner by unanimous decision, out of the blue corner, Brian Furious Finn.
Oh, that one will look good on the gram for the blue corner, I can assure you.